There are people that believe that you've got a group of Satan-worshiping pedophiles who run a global child sex trafficking operation running the world. What do you tell, how are they supposed to talk to people who believe that, to get them to understand that that is not reality? I know that you're saying you're hearing concerns from pastors of every denomination about QAnon. What are they telling you, Reverend?
This is Pastor Russell Moore, president of the Ethics and Religious Liberty Commission of the Southern Baptist Convention, and one of America's most respected evangelical Christian thinkers.
It's just a situation where conspiracy theories are going not just through churches, but through entire communities. We're having adult children who are coming and saying, we're worried about our parents.
Their husbands, they see their fathers, sons, brothers, people they say in some cases they've lost to QAnon.
It intersects in her mind with her religion, and she sees this as biblical end times. She puts Q's posts on equal footing with her religious scripture.
This is not an uncommon predicament for many Americans right now.
15% of Americans believe the false QAnon idea that the government is controlled by a cabal of Satan-worshiping pedophiles.
There's even a subreddit dedicated to family members and friends of people who believe in QAnon.
This Reddit support group called QAnon Casualties has over 100,000 members, people sharing their personal stories. It's official. My family is cutting connections with my grandmother. Another says, both my parents are part of Q, and I feel helpless.
And it appears evangelical Christians are more prone to believing this discredited conspiracy theory. Hey everyone, I'm Alyssa Bernardino. Thanks for being here. The ways that people begin to believe conspiracy theories like this aren't unlike the ways that very smart, analytical people can join cults. Researchers have pointed to psychological voids that people who are susceptible to cults attempt to fill with cults. We should pay attention to how powerful bad actors take advantage of human psychology.
Often, evangelical influencers and politicians are spreading partisan messages cloaked in religious rhetoric.
Smash the delusion, Father, of Joe Biden as our president. He is not.
I have a lot of evangelical friends who say Democrats are not just wrong, they're evil.
When presented with opposing evidence, QAnoners often dispute or disregard the information entirely. People who immerse themselves inside these destructive worlds and belief systems often have felt unseen, unheard, and disconnected. In order to protect themselves and resolve this cognitive dissonance, they often double down on their beliefs. It's frustrating and disheartening, as many loved ones of people who believe in QAnon have expressed.
She's a kind, loving person, and I feel like she's been tricked into believing all of these things that contradict her core values in a way that is so obvious to me.
I thought that if I pointed out, all of this stuff, that Dad, look at all these websites that prove otherwise, it came back into my face.
So how do experts suggest we go about navigating this tricky situation?
Dr. Young says if you are going to talk to a family member, don't mock, don't shake your head, you need to listen. Mocking just further drives them into these groups.
A common thread amongst people who believe in the conspiracy is the use of social media as a means of connection with others who believe in QAnon. The pandemic has obviously played a role in this, as many people have found themselves lacking real human contact as a result of lockdowns and social distancing.
According to one estimate, last year, QAnon-related Facebook groups grew to at least 1.7 million members. That was until the social media giant started removing them in the fall.
And so we have to remain connected to one another.
So this is a real test of patience, and it's also a real test of love, because what is going to work is reaching out with unconditional love and acceptance.
We have to remind them that there was a life before QAnon and there's a life after it.